But yeah, I'm a couple points away from 300. I mean, frick, 900 rapid. I've been there before. I've almost been at 1,000 before, but I took a break. Uh, as in, I was playing lots of blitz instead to get me like faster, sharper. And I think it's been helpful. But also, I found in like my much slower daily games where it's like I have like 3 days per move. I'm I was getting worse because I was like blitzing out all of my moves. So rapid should be the nice middle ground. I feel like rapid's a good pace for chess. Oh, now you can move the pawn over there. Okay, I see. I'm gonna castle. I feel like rapid's a good pace. Like imagine you're out somewhere. Bonus points if you're gay. Because out, get it? Pun intended. Imagine you're out somewhere and you're like, hey, want to play a game of chess? I feel like 20 minutes is the most time like that interaction to last because I feel like it can get real stressful after. Or, I think 20 is a good introductory game because I feel like that's enough time to like not rush, but like also not linger too long in the game. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da dum bum. Da 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 da. Right now, I'm looking at this bishop and seeing like if there's a way that like it'll take over this diagonal, but because I have my light square bishop there, it's okay. And I was checking because I really want to push this pawn forward and attack it, like while it's protected by this knight, but I need one more defender, and I'm deciding if I want that to be the queen. I want it to be the queen because my rook will be coming in down the center file soon. In 8 minutes left, I'm not stressed about time. My opponent is 9 minutes ahead of me, though. So they're attacking the bishop. I'll attack. Well, oh, see, I can't attack that bishop now because there's no one in the middle. But I can attack this bishop. Nice. And that is that move I got to say isn't quite my aesthetic. I think it's a little silly goofy. Oh, that's the way the light bishop would attack my queen, but I don't think that really does much, honestly. I think everything's protected, and they have a hanging bishop, and if they take my bishop, oh, they have two hanging bishops now. Is that knight a threat? I'd say so. Okay. Well, I'll just let them do that. And I'll bring this back. I'll just take the bishop. Keep it simple, silly. KISS. That was introduced to me as keep it simple, what is it called? Keep it simple, stupid. That's a little mean. And we don't do that around here, so keep it simple, silly. Keep it simple, silly. Also, I feel like that's really good advice for me. Really, like, not the harshest advice, because yeah, not the harshest advice, because I feel like when I overthink, it's like, hey, silly, you're a genius. You don't have to work that hard. What are you doing? That move was kind of I don't think that was a really good move. So I'm gonna go for this fork. Or not even a fork. I think I just get... So they take my knight, I take their bishop. Yeah. They take my knight, I take their bishop. Is what I think is gonna happen. And my queen protects... Well, it's protecting the c2 square, but it doesn't really have to. But from like that knight, it like, yeah, after it takes my knight, I feel like that's where it wants to go. So I have an eye on that. Is there anything I can do with this? Oh, I'm up 3 points of material. Let's trade knights. Thank you. Thank you for complying. So I get to attack the rook, and I also get to connect my own rooks. That rook might just take my pawn, and I'm okay with that because I get one right back. I get one right back in the corner, but for safety reasons, I'm gonna make sure... Okay, yeah. So now I officially get it back, because I think they're gonna try to double up the rooks on the second rank. Oh. Oh, I'm a little silly. Hey, there's your daily blunder. Hey, but also if their rook on the e file moves off the e file or off the 8th rank. No, if it moves like somewhere else on the e file, I have a back rank mate, and they know that, but they forgot to look at that. And now I think they're kind of scared. Okay. I think they're going to attack my bishop, and I think that's short-sighted because I get to go right next to the rook. And right now I'm not seeing any real easy ways out. But also we're moved 27. So if I can attack this G7 square, that would be real nice, but I need to find a way to get there. Or do I just push this pawn? I'm gonna push that pawn and see like if I can address that one right there. Hey, what are you doing? That was very cash money of you. Oh, now if I can move the rook to the C file. Want to trade queens? As in rook for queen? You want to do that? Because you're all up in my space. Like, a queen alone is not going to do much. I think chess is a wonderful metaphor about teamwork. I feel like my pieces are all coordinated. Right now it seems like they have 2 different teams. Okay, so I want this on the C file. Any checks leads to their queen being captured. Okay, let me calculate. Check. take, not mate. So they can take the bishop if they want to be mated. Me. I'll attack the queen and protect my bishop with the same move. Wow. I'm good at this game. Hey, positive self-talk helps if you're out there. Because my score was definitely dropping when every game I'm like, I hate chess. And even though I do hate chess, something I really like about this is that I can push my h-pawn and my bishop still protects it as long as they don't sack their queen. But let's be honest, if you sack your queen in this position, you will lose 100% of the time against me, because I'm just built different. Also, TikTok, I have no idea about messages, comments, viewers. So a lot of this game is just going to be me thinking out loud. So I do think they can. I do think they can resign, but I respect them for fighting it through. And also, they can still. I'm very fallible. They can very much catch me in a stalemate. Oh, I have mate. No, I don't. Almost mate. Do I want to check? Okay, I want to check because if they take and I do that and they block with the queen, game is okay. They don't block with the queen. It's game over. This is game over. Nice. Oh, and I'm only 7 away. Let's analyze the game. This is my first game of the day, and I think I did well, but they gave me a 59. So, I have 5 missed wins. Hey, I was playing cautious. You do what you gotta do. That was, in fact, a blunder. I cannot test that because I was not aware that the queen was looking at it. And they wanted that. Oh, so what happened here? Why is this a blunder? Oh, because I hung my queen. No one saw it. Oh, then they hung their queen. That makes sense. That's a 0-0 blunder. That's interesting. And then they want us to like repeat moves. That's funny. Oh, you know what? Because they... Yep. That's best. Why is that? Okay, so this is also mate in 1. Oh, that's mate in 1 because that's... Oh, no, that's not mate. How is this? What's the... There's a mate in 1. What is it? Oh, it was checkmate. I was right. of course, if you go the other way too, that's also mate because those pawns are too close to their king. There's a chance to checkmate here. I guess this makes a lot of sense for me to. Oh, that's mate. I think that's called a dovetail mate. When like, yeah, this is a dovetail mate because the queen is staring in the direction that the king can run, or the only, yeah, like laser beams. Oh, and there's a chance to checkmate here. It was the same mate. Okay, so that brought my accuracy down a lot. But because I was playing like cautiously and I got away with hanging my queen, I think it was okay. I swear this opponent is not a 400. This is like a real life friend of a friend. I'm not sure. Yeah, this doesn't look like the most accurate account or a score for them. Because they are a challenging opponent. Okay, game number 2. Also, if I ever cut off abruptly, it's because I am currently working box office for a thing. For a gallery. This looks like a defense I should be able to name. But I am not. Excuse me, TikTok. I've been liking this move lately and just having those knights solid. That does sacrifice a pawn, I guess. And what if I do that? This is new and possibly very bad territory for me. Advice I've heard from Gotham Chess is that you should not be improvising in the opening, and guess what I am doing? I am yes-anding the heck out of this opening because I got stressed that I lost one pawn. They got the castle before me, a move early. I feel like the 2 knight moves. I can attack the knight like that, but then that queen brings the queen in. I want a castle next. I hope they don't attack my bishop. I also feel like okay. Okay, so they're going to reinforce their bishop. I'm going to go ahead and enable what I've been calling a bean kettle bishop, but I am also not informed enough to say that. So I think this forces them off the board. Forces the bishops off the board. But if they take me where I'm at, I get to move a pawn forward. And I make a pawn island, like I get an isolated pawn, but I get to connect this to the broader picture, and I think that's more important. I'm going to make them move their bishop. Oh, and it also, like, if that, my queen now can go. Yeah, my queen. Okay, now I definitely have the castle soon. I think a knight's going to come in, and I was right. And I think the other knight's going to try to come in. Yeah, other knight comes in. Any dangerous squares that I should be aware of? I don't think so. Is there a way I can threaten a knight, or should I just move the bishop? I think it's just well, you know what? No, I don't. Well, Wait, so if that knight takes that bishop right there, the bishop can go to a2, b1, d1, or e2, or back. And then, like, if it try to move towards its side, it just loses pieces. Okay, but those squares that I named, each will get it captured. I think I have a client. At this point, I kind of want to bring in my queen. Yeah, I'm going to bring in the queen now, because on this diagonal that they have the two knights, I get one of them for sure. Oh, but I think I miscalculated something because I get to attack my rook, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's empty. Oh, they get to attack my queen too, so it's a fork. So I just traded a rook for a knight. But I'm okay with that. I like my position better. Oh, I traded both knights. No, I didn't. So I maintain my material advantage. Very material girl of me. Okay. If that pawn attacks me again, it is a bad word. Because I did all this work to get all these pawns, like, connected again. This island is gonna, like, that's its whole job. Just keep that pawn right there. Honestly. Maybe, because if the queen is over there, I could bring the rook over. Yeah. And I'm just looking for back rank problems. I feel like, why would you... Well, I'm attacking. The attacking player should not trade queens. I am up 1 point of material. I will trade queens as long as I get this pawn too. Yeah, everything's protected. I guess they know that they don't have to take my queen, but I feel like they will be a little strange if they didn't. If they move the f-pawn, I'm checking the king. And that just moves this pawn even closer towards the center. But they didn't do that. Oh, this should be my last game of the stream. Let me protect this knight. In quotations marks. And if they don't move the rook next to the king, it's mate. Yep, mate. 900 exactly. I did it. Thanks for tuning in.